Hello, good day, and welcome back to my educational channel, you guys. And so for today's video, we are going to talk about the China English and its distinct features. So without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we? So as we proceed to our lesson properly, let us first define our highlights for today's lesson. So first, China English as standard variety. Second, distinct features in China English in phonology, vocabulary or the lexicon, and as well as in syntax or the sentence and the text and discourse. Last but not least is the learning. So, let us now start the discussion. So, English globalization is causing an increase in English-speaking populations, dividing that into three circles, which is introduced by Catra's circle. So, we have here the inner, the outer, and the expanding circle. So first, in the inner circle, it is where the native English speaker lives, and the outer circle is the colonized countries. It is where English is their second language, while the expanding circle is where English is a foreign language. So a single world standard cannot be achieved for all English uses. So China English initially using British or American English. So it is considered a vernacular model with advantages in phonology, lexicon, sentence, and discourse. It can serve better in Asian contexts than its normative native speaker varieties. So when we say China English as a standard variety, it means that China English is now considered as one of the varieties of English. So let us now move on to the distinct features of China English. Let us first start with the phonology. China English, a distinctive English variety in China, is influenced by the phonetic and phonological patterns of Mandarin Chinese and other Chinese languages. So its tonal nature, retroflex, consonants, and small vowel inventory can lead to variations in pitch, intonation, and as well as a syllable structure. So these phonological features contributed to the distinctiveness of China English and its linguistic environment. So to deepen our knowledge, I am going to give you the examples of the phonology in Chinese English. So we have here the different pronunciation of the consonants, letter R and L. So in Chinese English, the letter R can be pronounced as letter L. So we have here the word rice. So in Chinese English, you may hear from your Chinese friends or from the people in the social media, they pronounce rice as lice. So the R is replaced with the letter L. So it's kind of confusing really, but that's how the English variations works. So next we have the word leaf. So in Chinese, we might pronounce leaf as leaf. So obviously, as you can observe there, the letter V is replaced with the letter F. So let us now proceed to the vocabulary or lexicon in Chinese English. So languages are constantly interconnected due to the factors like colonization, migration, trade, and scientific exchanges, and as well as intermarriages. So word borrowings are inevitable. So with English having 80% of its vocabulary from various sources, English's open attitude welcomes these borrowings, making it rich and flexible. So China English plays a crucial role in safeguarding national dignity and sovereignty, so such as using it in world affairs. So if we have here examples, so first example here we have the word selfie. So in Chinese English they say ji fao zhao, which directly translates to self-taken photo. So Mandarin speakers may use this direct translation when speaking English. So it results in the expression self-taken photo instead of the standard selfie. So next we have the word online shopping. So in Chinese English we say wang gao. So it directly translates to online purchase. It refers to the activity of purchasing goods or services over the internet. So Wang Gao, which combines the characters for internet, Wang, and purchase Gao. So let's now go to the syntax and sentence of the China English. So different languages have unique sentence structure for achieving aesthetic beauty. So English people focus on the hypotaxis and logical connectives, while Chinese prefer parataxis and reasoning for logical coherence. So connective free sentences exist in Chinese as a logical relation between sentences is self-evident and comprehensible. So to deepen our understanding in the sentence structure of China English, let us now jump into the example. So we have here first, I like to eat noodles. So in Chinese English, we say I like eat noodles. So Mandarin Chinese typically follows a verb-object-word order, whereas English generally follows a subject-verb order. So they can just remove the preposition to from the sentence. So we have here another example. She is waiting for the bus. So in Chinese English, they say she is waiting the bus. So Mandarin Chinese often uses prepositions in a less rigid way, so the sentence still conveys the intended meaning but with a syntax more aligned with Mandarin Chinese patterns. So let us now have the text and discourse in China English. So language style is influenced by culture's worldview, philosophy, the value system, and thinking patterns. While China English promotes Chinese cultures, contrasting Western views, Chinese writers prefer implicit social environments, allowing imagination and expectation, and viewing beauty as a result of imagination. So we have here a sample conversation in discourse. So here we have the standard English discourse. Speaker A says, "Could you please pass me the salt?" While the speaker B says, "Sure, here you go." But in China English discourse, the speaker A said, "Is it possible for you to pass the salt?" And the speaker B said or answered that, "Of course, here it is." So as shown in the example, speaker A in China English uses a more indirect and as well as polite request. So compared to the direct request in standard English. So speaker B responds politely and it acknowledged the request with a similar level of politeness. So this use of politeness strategy in China English discourse reflects the emphasis on harmony and respect for others' feelings. So let us jump right into all the things that I have learned for today's lesson. So firstly, China English refers to the variety of English spoken in China. So it was influenced by the linguistic and cultural context of the country. Second, distinct features of China English encompasses phonological level, syntactic, and pragmatic aspects that differentiate it from the standard English, both American and British English. So phonological features may include influences from Mandarin Chinese, pronunciation patterns such as tonal contours and retroflexes consonants, and as well as lexically, China English may incorporate loan words from Mandarin Chinese, calques, and hybrid compound words. Next, syntactic features may reflect the influence of Mandarin Chinese sentence structure, such as the topic, prominent structures, and flexible use of prepositions. So pragmatically, China English may exhibit differences in politeness, strategies, and communication styles influenced by Chinese cultural norms. So Chinese people are more polite and hospitable in their own unique way. Nextly, understanding China English is essential for effective communication in various contexts, including business, education, and cultural exchange. So overall, China English and its distinct features contributes to the growing body of literature on world Englishes and underscores the dynamic nature of language as it evolves within diverse social-linguistic contexts. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and don't forget to share it with your friends or families. So subscribe for more educational videos like this. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.